All right, we're in a chapter 13 snippet, and we're talking about stock dividends. So, if you want to know why a company is going to issue stock dividends, please watch the lecture video. But here's how we're going to do it. We have two different kinds of stock issuance for a stock dividend. We have a small stock dividend, and we have a large stock dividend. All right, the difference is it's 25% or less is a small, and anything above 25% is a large. So let's look at it this way. We have 50,000 total shares of company stock that are outstanding. We have a $5 par value, 10% stock dividend, $12 fair market value. How do we handle this? Okay, we are going to journalize it this way. Let's say this is date of declaration is June 8, and we are going to have we're going to take, oops, no, we don't want to do that. We want to do our retained earnings, and what we're going to do is do a common stock, oops, sorry, I'm messing this up. Common stock dividend distributable. It's kind of a mouthful there. Let's go debit here, credit here. Let's go ahead and go like that. And our retained earnings is going to be reduced by the total number of shares. Actually, we should calculate that, huh? Shares is going to be, for those of you who don't know, it's 5,000 shares. So we're going to take this, and it's going to be 5,000 times the fair market value of those shares. And let's give ourselves a comma, format this. And then our common stock distributable, though, is going to be the 5,000 shares times the par value. And so that's going to be $25,000 here. Then what we're going to have to do is we're going to have a paid in capital excess of par common stock. And that's going to be, we can either take it, again, the difference here, or we can calculate it by taking the 5,000 shares and multiplying it by the difference in the fair market value minus the par value. Okay, same number. So that is on our date of declaration. Our date of record, June 30th is no entry. And then our date of payment on July 15th is going to be a debit to common stock dividend distributable for the 25,000 and credit to common stock. That's it. No, and I should have done this. I want this to flow right. Okay, so there's what we do in a small stock dividend situation. Let me go ahead and come down here. Again, we can change this up if the way we built this model. What if it was a 12%? Okay, still the same thing. What if it was a 15%? Great. What if it was 25? Great. What if it was 30? Then you shouldn't use this model because this model is only for small. It's got to be 25 or less. Either way, we're going to see the same amount going through this, what we do in this situation, okay? Oh, I didn't format that one. So type A of me. So type A of me. In fact, why don't we just do this? There, okay? Now I don't have to worry about it anymore. All right, now what do we do with a large stock dividend? Let's find out. Large stock dividend is very similar to this, except we're not going to deal with paid in capital. We do not care about the fair market value. So why don't we go ahead, and I'm just going to be silly here, but I want you guys to see it. Nope, I wanted font. Crap. Put up the wrong one. And I want to do this so that you can see this. I want this struck through. We don't care about this in a large stock dividend. Large stock dividend is very simple. Let's use the same dates. Okay, on June 8th, we have a liability we're creating. We're going to use the same accounts here. we're going to use retained earnings, and we're going to use common stock dividends distributable. This time, though, we are simply taking, before we do that, how many shares are we issuing? We're going to take 50,000 and multiply it by our stock dividend, shares to be issued. And then we're going to take this and we're going to multiply it by our total shares that we're issuing times the par value, and that is it. We are not going to be doing any additional paid in capital for this type of issuance. Date of record, again, is no entry. And then the date of payment, I'm going to save myself a second here and go like this. Oh, whoops, it's not that. It's common stock. That's it. Okay. And let's kick this out a little bit. Okay. And then again, we can calculate this. We don't need to recalculate this at all just because there's nothing to do math-wise. It's just the same number. And we can change this based on this. We can change it to 60%. We can change it to 90%. We can change it to 150%. We can go all out, however much we want, and we can find out exactly how much the stock dividend is going to be. So I hope that helps. If you have any questions, please let me know, and have a good one.